Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Called him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Well, good morning, everybody. I want to welcome my friends that are watching this live on Facebook or watching this on LinkedIn. Of course, people that are watching this on my YouTube channel, and my students that are tapping into this live Zoom. Some of you are directly in, and some of you are sharing the screen with members of your team. We had a fascinating boot camp session last night talking about communicating with people. And I always talk about how everything is changing. LinkedIn is changing. Facebook is changing. Last night, I noticed that one of my coaching students, who I've been using as a case study for years, who, following the scripts, enrolled someone into her business. At the time, she was building an Isagenix business. And it's a great, great story and a great example of how you can talk to somebody that doesn't have a need, but that is clearly a great prospect. And when she spoke to him, he says, hey, I get pitched all the time. What do you got? So she called in the day she signed him up in the business. And what was fascinating was when I brought up her LinkedIn profile, I could see she was no longer in Isagenix, which doesn't surprise me because anybody that's making money in Isagenix is bailing. And she's already reached a significant rank advancement in Melaleuca, executive director. So the point is that whatever business you're in, it doesn't matter. As long as you know who your ideal prospects would be by their profession, it's very easy to bring somebody into your business. This week, we've been talking about how to get 100 times more results using one of LinkedIn's newest features, making a change to your profile and catch up. And the results that people are having are astounding. Now, posting enables you to develop relationships, build trust, and follow up with people faster. Because in addition to the conversation that you're having with people, posting builds relationships. The content of your post position you to be perceived as an influencer by everyone that sees your posts. So whether it's a motivational post, whether it's an inspirational post, whether it's a holiday post or an unofficial holiday post, people see them. The visibility of your post dramatically increases when you post a GIF, moving image. A GIF posted on LinkedIn receives 80% more comments than anything else you post. GIFs get shared 20 times more than any other content format. Posting is the fastest way to generate leads that convert to sales, and it happens quick. 90 seconds. People see what you do. The happy birthday post, the happy anniversary post. The birthday post alone beats every other tactic, every other strategy on Facebook. You could actually see who's having a birthday 10 days from now. The holiday posts. Because of expanded bandwidth, now the holiday post is almost as effective, almost as the birthday. And the unofficial holidays, unbelievable. Where do they come up with some of these holidays? Post the correct things, and you and members of your team are going to make money every day. Posting is the #1 way to create engagement. It leads to sales. People like what you see, and that opens up a conversation. Sharing a post, same thing. Likes, comments, and share become leads, leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders or customers. So there is nothing to prevent you from talking to people who respond to anything you do. You can reach out, talk to people based on what they do. And the more selective you are about who you choose to talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So we need to think quality over quantity. Now, I love success stories. And Ann Barante was building an Isagenix business. And I met Ann, I think it was in 2016. And that was when Isagenix was in its heyday. She was a scientist. She hated her job. Had worked at one place for 30 years. My coaching schedule was full. She asked me about coaching her, and I was nice. I said, maybe in a couple of months. And she just ghosted me. She hit up on my son. And it was my son that convinced me to add her to my schedule. So I did. The first month that we worked together, she added 26 people to her business. Because you see what she was doing, and she was doing it on Facebook. She was a scientist, but she was also active in yoga. She was at the gym all the time, and she was constantly in Starbucks. And she had a lot of personality. So every time she would talk to somebody in Starbucks, she was always picking up new people. So she sent this. In 4 short weeks since I met you, I've made 100 new connections with several amazing people, reconnected with many high school friends, taken it to the phone with people she met on Facebook. So in 1 week, she signed up 3 people. And that was going, and 4 more All right. She quit her job 2 weeks after sending me this. Today, she's still, from what I understand, she's still with Isagenix. And she's a leader, one of the top earners in the company. But to tell you the truth, the top earners are leaving. Will Zanders was number 5 when we started working together. Now, I'm not showing you these to impress you. I'm showing you these to impress upon you that anytime you want, you can jump on LinkedIn. You can jump on Facebook. There are people waiting to talk to you right now. He hit diamond. He went from number 5 to number 2. Hit diamond. Most money he's ever made in 10 years. And he accomplished his goal of reaching number 1 90 days later. Joe Whaley knows how to sell. First month we worked together. How does this happen? It happens because you've got people to talk to. First month, first year we did it, he enrolled 18 people into his networking business. Following year, he comes back. He's got an insurance business. Recruited 100 agents in November and December. Now, I'm not sharing this to impress you. I'm sharing this to impress upon you what you can be doing. I've got literally thousands of success stories. We've been talking about Carol. First month, she enrolled 8 customers. 10 presentations, 8 customers. Rank advanced the first month, rank advanced the second month, rank advanced the third month. This is possible for all of you. And Dr. Nesser, again, Director 7, she started in November. By January, she was Director 6. How do you do it so fast? Well, she's a chiropractor. She's got clients. She's got employees. The following month, she hit Director 7. But she enrolled 81 customers. Now, it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text. So what you send, what you post, can be seen immediately on LinkedIn. Same thing on Facebook. Gifts are what I call my secret sauce. And you're going to develop specific gifts that you're going to use over and over again. So when you're talking to somebody that tells you they lost their job, they haven't been able to get work for months, the post, no matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's comforting. People appreciate seeing it. 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can now be done on your mobile phone. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. That one, I have to tell you, is becoming one of my favorites. There's a lot of people out there on LinkedIn are struggling. Whoops. There's only one person that can create happiness. That's you. General posts like this reassure people, help people. Okay? Now, what I want to point out, I sent out an email yesterday, and I'm sending out another. I think we sent one out again today. On Sunday night, I'm making a major announcement. Put this on your calendar. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to catch the recording. Major discovery. And frankly, it's the biggest news in network marketing. At least I'm being told that by the people that I've already talked to about this. This announcement and information will provide you with the gateway to achieving the greatest success in your network marketing history. I've been in network marketing for 30 years. And over those 30 years, I've watched literally thousands of companies open and close, change their comp plan. It's one of the things we talk about in our top earner retreats. Statistically, we've identified that, and I've confirmed this with top earners, master distributors and companies that I work with, owners of companies. 95% of the people in a network marketing company are orphans. Person that got them in the business is no longer in the business. So they struggle. They buy into all kinds of crazy solutions. And I want to warn all of you, there's a huge movement. There's 6 companies that I'm aware of, there could be more, probably are, that are promoting artificial intelligence, AI solutions. There's 2 that I know about personally because I've spoken to the people that bought into those deals. They offer you a system where AI can search LinkedIn, search Facebook. You just plug in, what are you looking for? Give them the parameters. You let the bot do the search, come up with the people, send the initial messages, communicate with your prospects, literally qualify them and set them up for a sale. Even follow up with them with a phone call. It's kind of irresistible when you read what they say they're going to do. Problem is LinkedIn, Facebook, and every social network out there has terms of service, and they don't like those bots. So I have 2 students. One had, are you ready for this? 23,000 people that he was connected to on LinkedIn. 23,000. He didn't even have to search for new people. He got a, because what have we learned? We've learned that 1/3 of the people that you're connected to are prospects. Literally, he had 7,000 people that were still potentially in the game. But he buys into this system, had it for 2 weeks. And then one morning he goes to log into his LinkedIn account and he can't get in. Screen comes up. For violating LinkedIn's terms of service, this account has been terminated. Been on LinkedIn for 15 years. Had connected with all these people. I was talking to somebody yesterday that lost their Facebook account for the same thing. It's not that hard. And that's what most people don't understand. So on Sunday night, I'm gonna stun a lot of people because there is a simple, easy solution. I should say simple for all those orphans that are out there. And what really triggered my awareness and the reason I'm doing this, I mean, in April, a company, 23 years old, that I've been working with for maybe 19 years. Modere. Close. The number one distributor in the company, his good friend, Margie Alaprandi, was in India when she got the word. She rushed home. I mean, think of how you would feel if you're building a business and you're making $500 a month residual income. You're making $1,000 a month. And then all of a sudden that income stops. Well, you were paying for your daughter's car with that money. You were making a mortgage payment with that money. You had that money tagged to do something. And all of a sudden people find no more money. Well, Margie launched a new company. Problem was, it takes time to set up a new company. So a lot of her leaders left and they went to other companies. I understand that it's in pre-launch, but you can't make any money with it. You're not going to be able to make any money really until January. Well, members of your team have got to make money. So they're taking positions in other companies. But I mean, I feel bad for these people. Then we can take Isagenix. I've been working with the Isagenix folks for 19 years. I remember the first time I ran into them was at a health fair, Miami Beach. And I went up to one of the top distributors in the company that was there, and I told them, because originally they started out with a nutritional cleanse. They were the cleanse company. And I got to tell you something, the cleanse was phenomenal. You drink this stuff 3 times a day, drink water. You have no hunger. The cleanse consisted of nutrients that your body needed to survive. So you weren't depriving your body of what you needed to live, but you weren't hungry. And you could lose weight. And then, like most companies, they add new products. They added these protein shakes, which were a big hit. And then they just kept adding and adding and adding. Personally, I've helped 60 people in Isagenix become $1 million earners. I think something like 52 or 53 of them have left Isagenix. Last summer in Phoenix at their international convention, Isagenix had 1,200 people there. Last time I went to an Isagenix convention was in San Diego. No, it was in Phoenix. They had 12,000 people there. So many of my friends lost their business. For years, I've been helping people solve the biggest problem that you have in network marketing. Leads. Connect with people who need what you have, want what you have. The closing ratios of some of my students, they're closing half the people they talk to. 7 out of 10 people that they talk to. Carol reaches out to 10 people, closes 8 out of 10. But there are other issues that prevent people from taking their business to the next level. And we're going to talk about them on Sunday night. I'm going to record it. I'm going to put it up on YouTube. But you don't want to miss it, especially if you're an orphan, okay? If you're an orphan, if you're part of a team, okay, or you have a team, and you're happy with the company and everything is really going well, then you don't need it. Just forget about it. Just keep going, doing what you're doing, apply what I'm going to be sharing with you. But if you're an orphan, if your company has made changes, you have to know this stuff because it's a solution to everybody in network marketing that's struggling. And that's the reason why I've had 5 of the top earners that I work with. This is the biggest news in network marketing. Certainly the biggest news I've seen in 30 years. Now, I have kept open registration for our September boot camp. So there's still a chance for you to get in because we're introducing some new scripts and some new strategies that are working amazingly well. I will be back at 1 o'clock. For those of you that are in boot camp, we got 1 o'clock tomorrow on Saturday. You have 11 o'clock and 1. Monday, you have a 10 o'clock and 4. And Tuesday, you have literally 8 hours to jump on one of my Ask Max sessions. Get your answers to your question. I also sent out a note about a special coaching promotion I sent out. This is my wife's idea, specifically for people that are looking to get started, or more importantly, coaching students that want to pick up some extra hours. It's available to a limited number of people, and I'm asking everybody to follow directions, right, to support at maxsteingart.com. Let us know you're interested, and someone will contact you today. I'm only doing it for 5 people. And my expectation is that all of those 5 positions will be filled by the end of the day. So until next time, best luck in building your business. I'm here for you.
Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code. Texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams.
Kings, taught the world how to build through strings. It's the next and the dope isn't just grown. Or that's deep.